Nostal Garden friends, looking for an effortless way to breathe life into your rooms? Today we are exploring stunning hanging houseplants that drape, trail, and glow with natural charm. From forgiving favorites to show-stopping cascades, these picks add texture, color, and calm without crowding your floors. Stick around for practical highlights and inspired pairings. Let's hang out, talk greenery, and give your home that fresh, floating touch of nature. Pothos is the friendly trailblazer of hanging houseplants, sending easy, heart-shaped leaves cascading in confident waves. Imagine it brightening quiet corners, softening the edges of shelves, and tracing calm lines down a wall. It forgives missed waterings and inconsistent light, rewarding patience with new vines that seem to grow overnight. As single cutting roots quickly in water, becoming a gift for a friend or a second pot for another room. With simple care and occasional pruning, Pothos turns vertical space into movement and color, a living accent that feels effortless and welcoming. Heartleaf Philodendron brings a soothing cadence, mats of velvety, deep green hearts flowing like a ribbon beside a favorite chair. It thrives in low to medium light, unfurling new leaves that arrive as quiet promises. Snip a vine, root it in water, and watch a companion plant take shape with satisfying ease. Regular trims invite bushier growth, while gentle watering keeps the rhythm steady. Imagine the comfort of a familiar routine. Wipe a leaf, rotate the pot, admire a node. This plant whispers calm, turning everyday moments into a steady, green ritual. English ivy carries tailored romance indoors, its neat, lobed leaves composing graceful patterns along slender runners. Envision cool daylight, revealing fine veining and tidy spacing, a crisp, classic texture that never shouts. In bright conditions with consistent moisture, it rewards careful training around small hooks or frames, forming arches and outlines that guide the eye. There is tradition here, a hint of old gardens translated for modern rooms. With light feeding, controlled growth, and a steady hand, ivy becomes living ornamentation, creating quiet structure and a poised, timeless character that feels intentionally designed. String of Hearts delivers poetry in miniature, thread-like vines carrying pairs of marbled hearts that seem to float midair. Picture untangling trails and letting them drape in balanced layers, silver mottling flashing softly in bright, indirect light. Watering is minimal, and patience is rewarded as little tubers appear, promising new starts. The plant feels like a private note passed slowly from one afternoon to the next. With time, vines lengthen, loops deepen, and the arrangement settles into a romantic hush, a tender accent that frames artwork, window panes, and the pauses between busier moments. Is a living necklace, playful geometry rendered in perfect green beads spilling from a modest pot. Bright light keeps spheres tight and glossy, while sparing water honors their desert heritage. Think quick draining soil, a careful touch, and space for strands to fall like elegant jewelry. As the plant matures, vertical lines sharpen, carving clean shapes into empty air. The effect is minimal and abundant at once, simple materials transformed by repetition. With restraint, rotation, and a patient eye, this succulent becomes sculpture, a measured statement that sets an intentional, modern tone. Spider plant is optimism made leafy, arching ribbons of green, and cream bursting from a compact crown. Baby plantlets hang like ornaments, inviting you to snip, root, and share. It tolerates varied light and keeps performing with regular water and the occasional rinse to refresh the shine. Over time, a lively chandelier of stolons forms, full of motion and renewal. Picture morning routines brightened by fresh, sweeping lines and the satisfying rhythm of tending pups. The spider plant is generous, resilient, and social, an easy keeper that amps energy without demanding constant attention. Boston fern brings theater and softness, feathered fronds unfurling into a green cloud that thrives where humidity lingers. Gentle, filtered light and steady moisture keep each leaflet buoyant, while occasional misting restores a fresh glow. Imagine trimming older fronds to reveal new croziers beneath, a quiet ritual that renews volume and shape. In bathrooms or shaded porches, the fern blurs hard lines and cool surfaces, turning practical corners into restful retreats. With patience and a light hand, it creates a soothing chorus of texture, a leafy hush that slows the day and softens the mood. Hoya carnosa pears sturdy, glossy leaves with clusters of starry flowers that feel almost unreal, sometimes carrying a delicate fragrance. It prefers bright, indirect light and appreciates drying slightly between waterings, rewarding restraint with reliable growth and occasional blooms. Over months, vines coil and drape like measured script, turning simple corners into intimate vignettes. Training tendrils along a hoop or trellis invites gentle curves and repeating forms. Caring for a Hoya is slow satisfaction, a long game of subtle progress that pays off with elegant lines, quiet resilience, and fragrant punctuation. Lipstick plant offers playful drama, glossy leaves forming cascades punctuated by vivid, tubular blooms that pop like crimson secrets. Warm, indirect light and steady moisture in a light mix keep the show returning. Imagine the suspense as buds lengthen, then open in cheerful bursts that animate a quiet window. Pruning encourages dense arches, layers of foliage that cradle each bloom. This is plant theater in miniature, a vertical rhythm that brightens shelves and frames. With gentle care and timely feeding, the lipstick plant turns ordinary airspace into a colorful stage, season after season. Burrow's tail teaches the beauty of restraint, pale green ropes built from fragile beads that glow at the edges in bright light. Handles sparingly, water rarely, and favor a gritty mix that drains instantly. Over time, strands thicken, fall heavily, and layer into calming repetitions that soothe the eye. Keep the pot simple, so the plant remains the statement. Rotate for even growth, accept a few dropped beads, and watch new tips extend with unhurried grace. This succulent turns patience into elegance, transforming a sunlit window into a quiet meditation on form. Fishbone Cactus is interior architecture, zigzagging stems carving crisp silhouettes that read like modern art. Medium to bright, indirect light draws clean shadows along each notch, while an airy mix and light watering reflect epiphytic roots. Above a desk or reading chair, the plant fuels creativity without demanding attention. Over time, layered outlines form a bold, balanced cascade that remains serene rather than loud. Occasional night blooms may appear fragrant and unexpected, affirming that patience has purpose. It asks little and offers plenty, gently refreshing sightlines while adding intention to the room. of dolphins feels wonderfully specific, each leaf curled into a tiny leaping shape that seems to surf the air. Abundant light sharpens those playful profiles, while infrequent watering and excellent drainage keep momentum steady. Hang it where silhouettes can be admired from below, and let the vines compose a gentle current of repeating forms. Over months, strands lengthen into a breezy chorus that is both whimsical and orderly. The plant stays compact, yet expressive, a bright accent that sparks curiosity and smiles, reminding you that indoor nature can be quietly delightful. String of turtles invites lingering attention, miniature leaves etched with delicate, shell-like maps. Imagine morning light settling on a tabletop while dense trails spill from a modest pot, forming a textured carpet that shifts with the slightest draft. Water lightly, keep the mix breathable, and pinch occasionally for fullness. The plant responds by thickening its tapestry, each circle contributing to a calm, intricate whole. Lean close to appreciate the patterns, then step back and let that small-scale richness anchor a larger composition, turning simple moments into carefully observed, restorative pauses. Hearts arranges countless tiny hearts along slender vines, creating a shimmering curtain that flutters with the day's currents. Bright, indirect light outlines each leaf as if drawn by a pen, while quick-draining media and measured water honor its epiphytic nature. Gentle pruning encourages fuller cascades without sacrificing delicacy. Hang it where air can move and light can sketch soft edges across the greenery. Over time, repetition becomes grace, a quiet romance rendered in miniature. Million Hearts reframes a plain corner as a tender, living fringe that suggests warmth and welcome. Orchid orders its threads with coin-like leaves, a tidy procession that suggests mindfulness and balance. Picture a minimalist entry brightened by silvery, rounded discs that recall filtered forest light. Care is airy and restrained. Occasional soaks, thorough drainage, and space for strands to settle. As they knit into garlands, lines guide the eye downward without crowding the room. The effect is subtle yet distinctive, a living accessory that complements clean architecture. With steady conditions and a gentle hand, the button orchid becomes a quiet signature, a composed whisper of green. Mistletoe cactus offers softness of another kind, trailing filaments that gather into a cloud instead of a vine. Diffuse, bright light smooths contrasts, while consistent, light moisture in an airy mix keeps the drift cohesive. Place it where air moves gently and the plant can sway almost imperceptibly. Over time, branching multiplies fine lines into a meditative haze that balances hard surfaces and sharp edges. Mistletoe cactus does not compete, it calms. Let its quiet motion slow the room, inviting longer looks and easier breaths during ordinary, practical moments. Maidenhair Fern is refinement in motion, hundreds of tiny fans trembling on wiry stems like lace in soft light. It asks for steadiness, even moisture, real humidity, and protection from drafts. In return, fresh spring green fronds rise in tender coils, renewing volume with breathtaking delicacy. Trim spent stems, clear the crown, and admire the glow that follows a misting. This is elegance at an intimate scale, a living veil that softens mirrors and tile. With attentive care and gentle placement, Maidenhair turns a daily routine into a mindful practice. Tradescantia Zabrina writes in bold stripes, purple and silver flashing across leaves that catch light like satin. Bright, indirect exposure deepens the metallic tones, while regular pinching encourages lush, layered cascades. This plant responds quickly, making care feel interactive and rewarding. Over time, trails overlap into colorful streams that energize quiet corners and complement neutral rooms. Keep watering measured and rotate for symmetry, then refresh cuttings for dense coverage. Sharing trimmings with friends turns color into community, connecting spaces with movement, shine, and an easy social spirit. Picture your windows, shelves, and cozy corners transformed by soft, cascading foliage. The right hanging houseplant uplifts mood, softens lines, and brings a fresh rhythm to daily life. If today's ideas sparked your imagination, tap like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment with your favorite pick or a plant you want us to cover next. Thanks for watching Nostal Garden, and see you in the next green escape.